Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one.
We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints.
It's the first weekend in fall, and we have made the journey to Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And he returns this to the 22. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their new quarterback, first-year signal caller out of South Carolina.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's what... So many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
First down, here's Rattler.
Right in the butt.
And he'll be
Let's
taken
go.
down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this has taken that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Again, it's Kamara.
Third down.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try and throw with Rattler.
First down.
This out to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short.
Taking away.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 24 now, here's second down and a yard. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And
first down.
Down here right around the 23-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On first and 10, it's Rattler. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Now Rattler. Eluding the pressure right.
No!
Intercepted. A drive killer there.
He jumped.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
He jumped route.
Hear and feel the sigh of relief. Oh, the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember,
No, let's see.
Possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And this is Cook with a grab.
Oh, what the? Whoa.
15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
The heck?
How many times, not just in my playing career, but
That
you
was
and
crazy.
I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You
Ah, 2nd and 10.
Stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Rattler.
Give me that.
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, 61 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Here's Cook again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Allen now looks to throw. Quick slant to Shakir. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Allen now on first down. Hitting Samuel.
And he's slinging that ball.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll run with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both
3rd and 4
for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing is Rattler. Little short pass here to Hill.
I'm going
and they
for it.
take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go. Here's Rattler.
Ah, he threw me off guard.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. On 1st down, Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. Here's Allen. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. On 2nd down, Cook. Pushing his way through, and he will reach the
3rd and 2.
line before going out.
I already know they finna run this ball for the 1st down. So I'm being prepared.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
They got the first.
The touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a pickup of 6. Cook is not going in.
2nd and goal.
He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Davis. And he's going to be
3rd and goal.
back short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And all in all, a pretty
to the 34-yard line.
Got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Rattler. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
3rd down, Rattler to the air.
Oh!
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Here comes the Saints punter now. Back deep is Brandon Codrington. It'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, it's Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Allen. And he will slide.
Should have put a spy on him, bro.
He does have the 1st down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Samuel bringing in the slant. Now the Bills are going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. To the air, Allen.
Give me that.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order.
Timeout.
Well designed, and it's a quick 1st down.
The Saints going to call the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Rattler wants to throw it. And Cooks has it over the middle.
Timeout.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Rattler.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our
Gotta get the running game going
here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No
Second
need
and
to
13.
panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now Allen. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on third.
They got the first.
He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Throwing now is Allen.
Incomplete.
That one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's dropped right at the 40.
3rd and 7.
Gain of 3.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Shakir hauls it in.
4th and 7.
So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way.
No good.
They completed it all right and lost yardage. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. To the air is Rattler. Alvin Kamara reeling it in.
First down.
Back-to-back plays. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Kamara up the middle.
First down.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the
Taking
offense
a 7.
challenge. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On second down, Kamara. And nothing doing.
3rd and 7.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And this one is right through. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field.
2nd and 11.
Nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Allen to throw it. This is Coleman.
4th. We're down.
Gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara down the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. 74 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run it again with Kamara.
1st down.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Oh, how was not a pass interference?
But that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man. And
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Well, the offense has moved the ball pretty well on this drive, but now the defense are bowing their neck up a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, not only are they bowing it up, but I think they took a little bit of a gamble there because on second down, they sent people after him and got him, and that puts him in a pretty good spot now to bring up a 3rd and long.
4th from 7.
Bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So here we go, a big spot now for Blake Groupie. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Bills offense back out onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Fumble. Let's go.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the
First
game
down.
as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
2nd and 6.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the
touchdown,
Saints. Velus Jones from 8 yards out, and the Saints are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Throwing on first down is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Allen going to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. Only
Third and 3.
there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to try and throw on third down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Allen's throw is complete. On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Allen's got this complete to Cook, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video.
If we get in field goal range, we need to kick the field goal.
They get one more as the extra points up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 4. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
Here we go. Set. 45. Right.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Rattler. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They'll run again. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.